Well, as you know, it's Friday, and that means we are checking in on what is making news in the web world.
Fox 61's Rick Hancock is here with what's making headlines online. Hey, Rick.
Good morning. There are lots of blogs and websites dedicated to college football, but there are few college blogs like the one written by a man who will be covering this weekend's annual Yale-Harvard game in New Haven. John Wise has seen a lot of college football games in person this season.
I covered the Georgia at Oklahoma State game. And then week 2, I covered the USC at Ohio State, Michigan State at Notre Dame, Florida at Kentucky, USC at Cal, Florida at LSU.
But Wise isn't working for a major national newspaper or a sports network that's paying his way to cover all of these games. In fact, Wise isn't working at all. After losing his job earlier this year, he decided instead of checking out help wanted ads, he would instead check out the fall college football schedule and hit the road and fulfill a lifelong dream of covering college football. So he created a blog called One Great Season.
It's time for me to do what I want to do and what will make me happy, and 3.5 months in, I'm pretty happy.
And what college football fan wouldn't be happy if you had up-close access to some of the top games so far this season?
I also was at the Ohio State-Penn State game, USC at Oregon, and then just last week I was at the Utah at TCU game, and this week I'm in town for the big Harvard-Yale rivalry.
Wise says he hopes to turn his blog into a book about college football, and while traveling the country can be fun, it's also expensive. And since his only income has been unemployment checks, he hasn't been shy to ask readers for donations.
I'm a completely independent one-man band. I have to do that stuff.
But he says the best thing about his pigskin adventure has been connecting with the people he's met first on the internet and then in person, either at games or at tailgate parties he's been invited to.
So it's been really cool, making friends, with people who are into college football just as much as I am, and then once you get past the college football talk, then you realize that these are friendly people, and suddenly you've got new friendships that go beyond sports.
And with Thanksgiving less than a week away, plenty of families are already planning the menu for Thursday. But admit it, we've all, at one time or another, felt a little bit anxious about preparing the biggest part of the traditional Thanksgiving dinner, and that's the turkey. Well, the web is filled, and I mean stuffed, with websites on how to cook a perfect bird and what to do with the leftovers when the dinner is over. It seems like most online cooking experts recommend completely thawing your bird before cooking and then making sure your turkey is cooked all the way through before serving.
Use a meat thermometer and put it into the inner thigh of the turkey. When it's between 165 and 170, pull the turkey out, and you're gonna let that rest for a while, a good 20 to 30 minutes.
And we've put up links to a bunch of turkey cooking videos up on the Rick's RSS section on the website. And as always, if you have a website or blog you want me to check out, send me an email and I'll check it out.